Not feeling confident sucks, especially if you're one of the guys who's hustling and grinding and doing so much already, yet there's some areas of your life where you still don't feel confident. Whether it's in the bedroom or with women, whether it's in your business, when you're selling your product or service, or whether it is just with your own body. It's frustrating, right? You're doing everything, you have the results, but you still don't have that feeling inside. That's why today I want to show you how I personally use affirmations, which are not some woo-woo thing, but actually a scientifically proven tool to massively improve my confidence. Let's fucking go. Tools and practices that I'm about to show you help me overcome a lot of my personal insecurities, which I talked about in other videos already. I used to have such big performance anxiety in the bedroom that I couldn't even get it up. I felt really insecure about my business and how much money I made, and I even sabotaged myself to not get new clients because I thought I wasn't worthy of them. I wasn't, confident enough to be there and say, hey, awesome, let's work together. The first time I went out to approach a woman, it took me like 20 tries or something until I finally had the courage to walk up to one and say, hey, how are you doing? In the end, I can really say that without the affirmations, I would not be sitting here making this content for you, being so confident, speaking about it, having a great business that runs with amazing clients, and having lots of beautiful women in my life and feeling great about myself. That's why I want to share this with you, because this practice has made me much more confident than I used to be. Before we get into it, let's clear up what affirmations actually are, because I see a lot of guys out there who still think that affirmations are some woo-woo bullshit that has no real merit. And that is simply not true. Because affirmations are a scientifically proven tool to change the beliefs you have about yourself. And when you change your beliefs, you also change your thoughts and emotions. And when you change your thoughts and emotions, you also change your actions. So bottom line, when you change your beliefs about yourself, you will think more confident thoughts, you will feel more confident, and you will act in ways that are more confident. If you believe deep down that you're not good in social situations, when you get into a social situation, a networking event, or talking to a woman, you will start to overanalyze, overthink, get nervous, and it will come across as non-confident behavior because you don't feel confident. But if you change that belief about yourself and you deep down start to believe that you're good in social situations, then you will start to think, feel, and act more confidently. And that is true for anything, whether it is in social situations, whether it is when you're selling your product or service or going after the next level in the business, or whether it is simply with how you show up in your day-to-day life because of how you feel about your body, how you dress, and so on. So why and how do affirmations actually work? They do work for a bunch of reasons, one of which is the illusory truth effect. This is a phenomenon from psychology. You can look it up. It's scientifically proven that if you listen to something or repeat something often enough, you will start to believe that it's true. Even, and here's the killer, even if you know it is wrong. So you could start with a belief you have. For example, I'm not good enough to sell my service for X amount of dollars, or I'm not good enough to get the woman of my dreams. And you can flip that and you can start affirming for the opposite, aka that you are good enough, that you deserve it, that you are the fucking man who gets this. And over enough time and enough repetitions, you will start to believe it. But it doesn't stop there. See, change happens on 3 levels. It's the mental one, the emotional one, and the somatic one, aka your body. Now, if you combine this affirmation with an intense visualization practice, and you actually create the emotions you want to feel in that moment, and you start incorporating body language as well, it will help you become a more confident version of yourself on a mental, emotional, and somatic level. And that is absolutely fucking powerful. Now the question is, if affirmations are so great, why are not more guys using them? Well, it's very simple. Most guys say something once or twice as an affirmation and expect to feel invincible after. But that's like eating one apple and expecting to be fucking shredded and have super big biceps and be super healthy. It just doesn't work that way. Affirmations require repetition and consistent practice, just like anything else in life. The biggest results I saw from my personal affirmations happened after 30 to 60 days of consistent practice. Then I went through the fucking roof with it. But that's what you can expect to have to put in. So if that doesn't scare you, here's how I make affirmations work for me and how you can use them as well. And I guarantee you will see massive results. The first step, as so often, is self-reflection. And here I want you to ask yourself 2 questions. The first one is, what do I feel inadequate or insecure about? And the second one is, where do I feel like I'm not good enough to get what I want yet? And you probably already have a feeling about what you don't feel really 100% confident about. Whether it's your appearance, how much money you're making, or your performance in the bedroom, it doesn't really matter. You can use this tool to tackle any of these. So now with this insecurity you have, you want to find out what the belief is behind it. It could be as simple as, I'm not good in the bedroom, or I don't last long enough, or I don't make enough money. I don't make enough money to be a real man. My body doesn't look good. I'm too fat. Women don't like me because of X, Y, Z. I'll never make enough money because of X, Y, Z. You know, whatever it is, find out really what the limiting belief there is and what is behind it. And then it's very simple. I want you to flip this belief. So if your belief is, I'm not good in the bedroom, the opposite would be, I'm a really good lover. I'm great in the bedroom. Women love having sex with me. If your belief is, I'm not successful enough, I don't make enough money, you can flip that and say, I always feel successful. I always make 10K per month at least. And you can use words like always or at least to really make that affirmation more powerful. And you always want to speak from the present moment. So there's no I will make the money. It is I am making it. Always. At least. So when I went through this process, in the end, I had a list with all the limiting beliefs I had that made me insecure and that ate away my confidence. And I had a list of what they looked like when I had flipped them, and they made me more confident. You know, just reading them, writing that down made me feel fucking good about myself. And then what I did is I condensed it down. You always want to make your affirmations very, very simple and very, very condensed. So instead of cooking up a super long sentence like, I always make $10,000 a month with my business, that brings me that, and I always this and this. No, you just condense it. Say, I always make fuck tons of money. That's it. Once you have this list, congratulations. There you have your affirmations. Now all that's left to do is to repeat them and to get into a consistent practice. And what I mean by consistent practice is at least 5 minutes a day, 2 to 3 times. That's what I highly, highly recommend. That's when you really start seeing results. And you can go about this practice in a variety of ways. Personally, I recorded my affirmations. I have them on my phone, so I just put in my headphones, I loop them, and I usually say the same affirmations 3 times, and then I leave a little bit of space to really feel into it, to be there, you know, to make it real in my brain, and then comes the next affirmation. But as I said, you can record them. You could also write them down, you know, sit down, get a nice little journal. You sit down twice a day for 5 to 10 minutes, write them down on repeat. I am this, I have this, I always make X, Y, Z. And this really comes down to personal preference, and you'll have to see what works for you, what really shifts something inside of you. However, no matter which method you choose, what I mentioned in the beginning and what I mention again right now because it's so important is to really visualize and feel into that affirmation. So for example, if you have an affirmation that says, I am great in the bedroom, really feel into it. And I don't mean envision some, you know, soft porn in your mind. No, I mean, feel into it. What does it feel like to be so great in the bedroom? To have your woman laying there and want to connect with you, right? Does it make you feel connected? Does it make you feel powerful? Does it make you feel confident? So really create these feelings inside of you. Visualize that scene in front of you in your eye when you go through that affirmation. I am great in the bedroom. I am a great lover. Visualize it, feel into it. And you will notice that over time, it becomes easier and easier for it to feel real. And that's when you get there internally. And then the outside will follow. There is no other way. Because when you start really feeling like you are confident in the bedroom, like you're a great lover, well, guess what? You will show up with that confidence. You will be there with your woman and you will confidently seduce her. And that is the action that follows from changed thoughts and emotions. And it creates a feedback loop. And you will start to get the feedback from the outside as well, that you are great in the bedroom. And it will make you feel more confident. And it's the same for, the business. When you go into a sales call, knowing that you are the fucking master. You're so good at sales. Your product is incredible, right? Guess how you're going to show up on that call? When you be so convinced, so confident, people will buy from you. Again, it creates feedback from the outside and it gives you that feedback loop that makes you feel more confident. Now, there's one last thing that I need to share with you because it is that important to the process, and that is your mental diet. I already gave you the example of eating one apple and expecting to look jacked. Well, let's keep this example and say you're eating one healthy meal a day, your affirmation practice, right? Maybe you're eating 2 healthy meals a day. But between these healthy meals, you snack on candy bars all the time, you eat fast food, fried chicken, everything. Well, you're not going to see much of a difference because while the healthy meals push you in one direction, the affirmations make you more confident, the negative self-talk you still have because it's part of your current identity will pull you back, just like the fast food will make you fat again. And that is where the mental diet comes in. So you need to be super aware of your thoughts during your day-to-day life, and especially in the situations where you don't really feel confident about yourself. And you will notice that your brain is still giving you these old beliefs, old thoughts, where it says, oh no, you can't do that, you're not good at sales, you're not good at this, you're not that good in the bedroom, no, she won't like you, yada, 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 all that stuff. When that happens, you have to catch yourself and immediately flip the thought. And so when your brain tells you, oh, you can't do this because you're not good enough, you immediately tell yourself, I am good enough. I am the killer. I am the man. I am confident. I can do this. I have the skills. Everybody loves me. Whatever it is, right? Whatever it is that flips that thought. And over time, you will notice that this nagging negative self-talk, the head trash, will get less and less and less. And sure, it will show up from time to time, but you just notice it. You look at it, you let it go, you tell yourself again, no, this is the old version of me, I don't want that anymore. What I am right now is what I create here. And that's who I choose to be. All right, let's sum this up to make sure you got the most important points and you can start building powerful masculine confidence today in any area of your life. First of all, affirmations work. They're a scientifically proven tool that changes your beliefs, which changes your thoughts and emotions, which changes your actions, which bottom line makes you think, feel, and act confidently. Second, do the self-reflection, find out your insecurities, find out the limiting beliefs behind them, and flip them around. And start using these new empowered beliefs that serve you, that make you more confident as affirmations. Step number 3, regular practice. Whether it's listening to them, writing them down, or reading them, what's important is that you dedicate the time to it every day and also use visualizations and emotions that you create. Make the experience as vivid and real life as possible. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a real experience and a vividly experienced one. So the moment you go into it with the thought, the visualization, the emotion, the feeling in your body, it's real. It's there. It's real right there. You are confident in that moment. And the more you do this, the more it will carry over into your day-to-day life. Speaking of which, last but not least, your mental diet. Pay attention to your thoughts, flip them around, start empowering yourself through your self-talk instead of letting it pull you down. And as with everything, it's a process. Don't give up after a few days. Keep going. It will get easier over time. You will see massive results, I guarantee you. Because confidence is not about external achievements. It's not about how much money you stack, how many women you bang, or how shredded you are. It is about how you view yourself. And affirmations are a really powerful tool to change that. And they will help you to become the powerfully masculine, confident man you want to be. Thank you so much. I love you from the bottom of my heart and wish you all the best. Take care. If you're still watching, I got something for you. I recently founded a Heart and Hustle tribe where I'm building the best online community for ambitious men on this planet. It's a tribe of really driven, amazing guys. We support each other. We help each other out. There are live Q&As where I answer your questions in depth. We have live calls with live coachings, everything. It's a really amazing, supportive, masculine environment where you can thrive, where you can build your confidence, where you can go after your personal growth. So if you're an ambitious man who wants to go that extra step, who wants to dig a little bit deeper, because you know when you do that, you will massively improve your confidence, your business, your relationships, your life, your everything, then I highly recommend you join us. The link is in the description. Check it out right now. I'm looking forward to seeing you in there. Thank you. Bye-bye. I love you.